The James Webb Telescope, of course, is very famous as it is known as currently NASA's most powerful telescope, of course right behind its most famous counterpart, the Hubble Space Telescope.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform out of in a flash, you spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire.
Hey y'all, hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I'm Sasha, welcome back to my channel if you're new. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back my Lower Royals, so good to see you. If you are new to the fam, welcome to the fam, my new Lower Royals. So good to finally meet you. Well, look at the calendar, y'all. We have made it all the way to the end of the year. It's officially Christmas! Merry Christmas, y'all! Merry Christmas! Oh my goodness! It has been quite an interesting year. Even for everything going on, it's been an interesting year, especially in the aviation industry. Now, as promised, this is the last and final video for the On This Day series for December, as today is officially Christmas. So, with all that being said, I do have one little disclaimer about this video. I did a lot of research to see what happened on Christmas in the years past in aviation. And it didn't look good. It didn't look good at all. Oh, Christmas was not a good day for aviation. But I did find 3 things that can fall into place for this. Now, one of them is completely non-aviation related, but because it's something that brought happiness for Christmas Day, I thought I should include it. Fun fact, it'll actually be the very first fact. Now with the disclaimer out the way, let's get into it. Here are 3 things that happened on this day, on Christmas Day in aviation history. 1914. The legendary Christmas Truce takes place on the battlefields of World War I between the British and German troops. Instead of fighting, soldiers exchange gifts and play soccer. As I mentioned, it's something non-aviation related, but it is something that brought joy to the soldiers during that one day. Now, according to what I read, the truce lasted for quite a while, and of course, once it was called off, back to war they went. But you know, it always helps to have a little bit of happiness here and there, even in the faces of war. So, I think that's a good way to start this list of 3, don't you? Anyway, moving on, we're going up a little bit further up into the 1930s. 1934, French pilot Raymond Delmotte sets a new world speed record for land planes of 314.33 miles per hour, flying a Caudron 460. Apparently, according to what I read, this is a sort of like French racing airplane, but I thought it actually looked pretty cool. I believe it's got like the nickname of Speed Demon or something like that from what I read, but honestly, I feel like this is just the airplane version of Speed Racer's car, the Mach 5. But that's just me making a comparison. Please don't take that seriously. But yeah, so moving on to our last and final fact for On This Day for Christmas. And this one is actually one of my favorites because it relates to NASA. 2021, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is launched aboard Arianespace's Ariane 5 rocket from the ELA-3 launch zone of Europe's Spaceport at the Guiana Space Center in Kourou, French Guiana. The telescope's mission is to study every phase of cosmic history, from within our solar system to the most distant observable galaxies in the early universe. The James Webb Telescope, of course, is very famous as it is known as currently NASA's most powerful telescope, of course right behind its most famous counterpart, the Hubble Space Telescope. But that is it for these 3 on these day events for Christmas. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you thought this list was pretty cool. I hope that you enjoyed this entitled little miniature series. If you did, please make sure you do indeed give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in aviation and travel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please share this video with others that are interested in aviation, just to show them a little bit of joy of things that happened on this day, on Christmas Day, years past. With all that said, y'all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all your support, my loyal royals, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Never say forever fall into the